two challenges with the humanoid robot is having a very dexterous hand with a lot of finesse and the brain. And Tesla's demonstrated they've got most of the brain done, and the hand's pretty close as well. So don't sleep on Optimus humanoid robot. That being said, I think the 2030s and even more so the 2040s are where we really see just stupidly large progress with the humanoid robot.
Stephen, you've been a very critical naysayer of legacy auto in the past, and rightly so. However, have you been following the other competition, the more, not legacy, but the more native EV competition? I'm not talking about Rivian or Lucid, I'm talking about the 20 or 30 so odd manufacturers in China specifically, because those probably
Yeah.
pose more of a credible threat to Tesla than anyone else here in the US. So, have you been following them closely, and what are your concerns, if any, with any of those competitors, specifically BYD or NIO or anyone else that you follow?
Yeah. So I think there's roughly close to 150,000 companies in China producing electric vehicles now. A decade from now, it's probably cut by 90%. It's probably a dozen or two dozen. And I think some of these companies will do relatively well. They don't have extremely profitable businesses. BYD, for example, in China is making approximately the same revenue as Tesla with like five or six times as many vehicle models and extremely thin profit margins, if any, at the moment. They have a terrible business model. Their battery business is great, but their vehicle business has far too much complexity.